welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. Make sure my microphone's working there. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday. Listen, this is an apple peeling, mail calling, new knife company to me, Rendition. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to open this thing up. Oh yeah, real quick. Randy's WSG. Randy's an awesome dude. Sent me some stickers. I'm going to open them in a minute, show you the stickers. It's kind of a new thing for him. I'm going to show you. Dude, I had my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law here all weekend, and I totally forgot to get my stickers out to you, but I will get them out to you, Randy. Thank you. Shout out to Randy's WSG. Let's go over a knife real quick. Now, this is coming out tomorrow. This is from Hammer Down Forge. This is a custom chopper from Kieran at Hammer Down Forge. Son, I've chopped everything I could in twain. This video will be out Tuesday, April 18th, 6 p.m. It is, say it with me, kids, super dope. I love Kieran's work. I think I've done 3. This will be the 3rd thing of his I've reviewed. Thanks to JR. Big shout out to JR. Just an amazing dude. If you've been here 5 minutes, you know who JR is. And brother, much love, much appreciation for all you do. That's tomorrow. Then Wednesday, I'm going to review the Work Tough Gear Mountain Lion. Okay? I'll do comparisons side by sides. This is a little smaller than the Kodiak, but bigger than the Wolverine. Designed by Alex, Aurora Borealis. Alex just keeps killing it as we go. A working finger choil. I really, really, really dig this. It's be for Work Tough Gear Wednesday. Now, guys, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Stats are everywhere. Y'all know that? The things you read are different with every article. That's why here we focus on the number 0. Vets, anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Man, we love you. You have a place here. That's all it means. You're welcome here. We back to blue over here. We sport level to the chagrin of many. And that's so some people disagree. And dude, that's quite all right. I understand it. That's the beauty of being in this country. My son started the police academy. I've been telling y'all there'd be a reason. So again, you don't have to agree with it. But we back to blue over here. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law best we can. And when we do, because we accept responsibility for it. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. Come here, Megatron. Real quick. Guys, last Saturday was the birthday girl's birthday. I just want to say to all of you who left wishes and all that, man, thank y'all so much. Happy birthday, baby. Love you. You can go on now. Yes, ma'am. We do love you. It means a lot to me. Happy birthday. She turned 29 for the 15th year in a row. These are Randy's. Really, really cool looking. And listen, about the causes, not everybody's going to agree. Dude, it's okay. It's all right. I understand. I really, really do. Moving on. This is the apple peeling rendition. Shout out to Pete, the Jersey knife guy. I'm trying to keep an eye on the clock here. The Jersey knife guy who I have started peeling apples. It shows the dexterity of the knife. Speaking of a knife, let me show you another one. And Pete said, man, that fires me up. I think I'll peel one with a plastic knife. And the plastic knife apple challenge was born. Now, I'm going to show you that in the second part of this video. You take a plastic knife and you try to peel an apple. Those are the rules. Try to get it in one peel, okay? If you can, great. If you can't, great. I'd said today was there's no deadline. If you want to have some fun, because that's what this whole community is about, do so. If you can't do it without having fun, just don't do it. Believe me, we'll be okay. This is the Boosie SOB. It is a sharp SOB. It is coming up this week. As soon as I'm done with this review, I am sending this out the very next day to get a custom-made sheath for it. Boosie is one I'm super excited about doing. It's their own proprietary INFI steel. Most Boosies come, I believe I read, with a 25 degree per side edge bevel. This is, JR got this one through, I think, his broker. This one has been reprofiled. It is 19 degrees each side. That is wicked sharp. And that is going to be, this is going to be dope because this thing's sharp. This is actually orange micarta. Great handle. I love it. Now listen, I give you guys the inner grip. See that palm swell? I just noticed that. I always give you guys, the way I measure the inner grips, I put a tape here and run it down. Here's why. Everybody's hand's different. I have a extra large maul and large fingers. The maul of my hand is big as anybody else's. Fingers are not. I've got a weird hand. I'm built like the world's tallest dwarf. But the thing is this, if I give you this number, you take a knife that fits you comfortably, you measure, write it down, or take a tape and measure from here to here, correct? Because when you fit a knife in and you're holding it, or if you grip it, however you grip it, I do that so you can do your own measurements and make your own decisions. But the Boosie with INFI steel is insanely dope, son. Love this, can't wait to see. And you say, Scab, we're making it, sharpening it. I had a guy, beautiful question. He goes, man, I've had people tell me if you've got a knife hair popping sharp to cut paper, it'll, you're in danger of chipping that edge. No, because you don't have to have a super thin edge to be sharp. There's a lot of guys who know how to sharpen, and I'm not one to talk on this subject, but I did want to touch on it. An edge doesn't have to be super thin to be razor sharp, okay? So somebody would say, well, Scab, you've changed the edge profile. Will it make it chip? We're doing it, you can change the edge profile all you want. It's not changing the heat treat. So if the heat treat's spot on, and it's supposed to be, Boosie's supposed to have a good one with this INFI, then we should have awesome results. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna do a video on the subject I was talking about. Now listen to me. I don't want there to be any confusion. If you take too much metal away, yes, it can chip. My point is, you don't have to remove a ton of metal to have a sharp knife. It's edge bevel, edge geometry, heat treat, etc. That's a topic for another video, and we might do a blade talk on it. Okay, so that's Boosie. We got to move quick because we still got our apple peeling. I'm excited about this thing here. This is Survive Knives GSO 5.1. I am in love with this knife. It's Magna Cut. It's beautiful. That handle, I'm not sure what this is, but any hand in the world can fit it. If you've got a 4 1/4 inch inner grip, I don't give a shit who you are. 4 1/4, you're going to be able to hold it and hold it well. This is a beautifully done, well-made knife in Magna Cut. If it holds up, I'm calling it right now. If the heat treat's spot on, if this knife holds up, I've got no reason to think it won't. They're a reputable company. This will be in my top 5 knives. This is JR's. I don't own it. I'm just saying my all-time top 5. Now, moving quickly. I got 4 knives in from Rosecraft. I love Rosecraft blade. If you use Choir Boys, just like it's spelled on their website, you'll get a 10% discount. Okay? I love, this is the something surgeon's knife. It's an old school. I love this damn knife. It's a gentleman's carry. My cousin is getting married Saturday. This and my Appalachian Jack will be in my pocket. Probably my cold steel is spotted too, but you got to have a little gentleman's thing. So I got a lot of Rosecraft coming up. Now, my dude, Brandon Thrasher, is just a dude. He's just a guy. I love that guy. And I'm not just saying that. Thrasher's Garage. Brandon has come into this community, open arms, sends out knives, shout outs, all of that stuff. I love Thrasher's Garage. There's a lot of guys I love, guys. But Brandon said, hey man, he knows how much I love Jack Wolf knives. He said, I got a big brother in, I think that's what it's called, or big bro. I'm sending you the whole package so you can get the whole experience. Now, Benjamin Belkin is the owner operator. Awesome dude. Awesome guy. Thrasher, thank you. Now, these knives, guys, what I've started doing, I want y'all to understand something. A lot of times people go, oh, they're not your knives. No shit. JR, Thrasher, and I'm not going to start naming, because if you've ever sent me a knife, thank you. I appreciate you. But what a couple of guys do that make this channel go, hey man, let me send you a knife. Nothing I've showed you is inexpensive. I'm not bragging about that. They let me show knives I would not normally be able to show. From the depths of my heart and soul, thank you all. Seriously. The other thing is, Megatron is up to her eyeballs in knives, and so this works out great. I get the content, I get to play with the knife, and guys, if you send me something, it's going to be 3 to 4 weeks before I can do it. It's just what it is. So if it's like something you really, really love and you don't send it. I've also got to do a knife from Casey at Knives Fast, the microburst. That will be this weekend. I will get that done. I'm excited about that. But the Big Bro, this is dope, man, from Jack Wolf Knives. Now, there's some people who don't care about packaging. There's some people who don't care about all that. From the time I've started, I've seen an evolution of the channel, right? To where it was like, I don't give a shit about that, blah, 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 it's the knife. And I understand that, because that's the way I was. The more I do this, the more knives I see, the more I do, and then it's like, you know what? For what you're paying sometimes for knives, I've started paying attention, because I care about, and I'm saying this honestly, a lot of you guys, I get messages 3, 4, 5 times a week, seriously. Hey man, I picked up this knife on your recommendation. Hey man, I picked up this knife because I've seen it on your channel. When that starts happening, I'm telling y'all, that locked me in, that zoned me in. Not that I ever gave out misinformation, but it made me start caring about things I didn't give a shit about before. Why? Because I don't want you spending it. Look at me, I'm dirty. Look, I work for a living, 5, 6, 7 days a week. Right? I understand what it is to work for a living, work hard for a living. I don't want you spending money, and I want to frame it right. I don't want you to spend your hard-earned money on something if it's not worth every single dime. Now, it's relative, okay? Some people make more than others. I'm not here to discuss that. Some people have a bigger budget than others. That's fine. Keep everything relative. I've told you before, be proud of what you have, no matter what it is, because you've earned it. Be proud of it. But if you're watching my channel, I want to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck. Whether it's a $10 knife or a $1,000 knife or a $2,000, whatever it is. Okay? That's my spiel. So, Jack Wolf Knives, I love. This to me is a cut above. You say, Scab, I don't care about it. I didn't either until I see it. And then I go, dude, that's pretty dope. Because his knife matches all this. See, it's gimmicky if you do all this and then you got a cheap ass knife. That's gimmick. Okay? That's charging more for this than the knife. But when you got a knife that's worth every dime and you throw this on top, then you got something, and we really got to hurry. I love the packaging. I love the whole deal with Jack Wolf Knives. And Brandon Thrasher, man, thank you for sending this and let me check it out. So we got a little coin, Jack Wolf Knives. Looks like we've got like a cleaning cloth. Yeah, a very, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna make sure, because I'm going to do my dead level best to put it right back in like it came out. So we've got some stickers in the can. Like that. We've got the Leathermade, the Jack Wolf Knives leather pouch. Badass. Love that. And then we've got a Hank cleaning type cloth there. Everything, man, is just well done. Jack Wolf Knives, that's so dope. And then Big Bro. and I'm going to do a full review on this, man. That's sweet. It's a slip joint. That's just gorgeous. Love the clip point there. We'll do a full review. This may be my new favorite Jack Wolf. Packaging's on point. I wanted to show you the whole thing because when we do pretty good walk and talk, when we do our demonstrations, we don't focus on all that. So thank you for that. All right. Phobos, American made by veterans. Phobos, 4 operators by operators. All right. Mr. Eric, who I believe owns Phobos, is going to be on Blade Talk here pretty soon. I'm going to run through these really quick. He sent me these for review. This is I'll tell you what I love about this. This is the Tier 1. This is in Magna Cut. I absolutely adore the handle. I can tell you now, for some of you, that handle would be too thin. For me, I absolutely love it. It's got good jimping there. We've got a choil here. We've got a working choil here. This is just an incredible, I love it. And here's the other thing. When I say I love it, I'm not asking you to, I'm not trying to sell you on it. I don't care if you love it or don't. That's not being mean. It's not being ugly. It's just reality, okay? I don't, this ain't a sales pitch. I love it. You don't have to. That's the beauty of it. And I don't have to, you're scared. Did you see what so-and-so said? I don't give a shit what they say, right? Not being mean. All right, so this is the Tier 1 BC. He also sends out a shit ton of information, good info on this knife. The heat treat. He gives you recommendations on the sharpening bevel, like hard use, 22 degree edge bevel, heavy impacts. Medium use, 19.5 degree edge bevel, utility use. 17 degree edge bevel, terrifyingly sharp. It is not recommended to reprofile your Tier 1 BC secondary edge bevel beyond 17 degrees. So he gives you a lot of information. I believe this was heat treated 61 to 62. This high range HRC is for edge retention and is cryogenically tempered. So you get a lot of info. The packaging is amazing. Guys, when you pay for stuff, I believe in getting quality. Look at this sheath. I absolutely love this sheath. This is the Tier 1 BC. Now, when I say new knife company, it's new to me, okay? So these guys are super, super awesome. Badass sheath. The Tier 1 BC Magna Cut review is definitely coming. All right, now we got to hurry. Last one I'm going to show you, and that is the Cocula. Now, a lot of folks that see this one, this is the one they love. This one's in CPM S35VN, made in the USA again. Veteran owned, veteran made. I believe he was wounded in service. I don't want to say that wrong, but I'm pretty sure. This is the Cocula. These are, I'll have to look up what the handle scales is. I know this is CPM S35VN. Just badass, man. I cannot wait to do these reviews. Again, I can tell you, some of you are going to be, that's a little thin. I get it. For me, it's absolutely perfect. I love it. Good wig splitter. Beautiful leather sheath. Just quality in and out. Okay, here's the deal. The moment you've all been waiting for. The super duper apple peeling championship of the world. I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. Scab, take it away, son. Prepare to be amazed. All right, here we go. Standard plastic fork, or standard as it's going to be, and that's the one I got. Convenience store apple, which these are good for peeling, and that's about it. They've killed me every time I've tried to eat one, so we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is try to peel it. I've already explained kind of the rules, and it's simply for fun, so time to embarrass myself. I hope you guys have had a great day. I don't even know if I can cut the damn thing. Pete, you might have got me with this one, buddy. Okay, let's see what we got here. If you're watching and wondering what the hell's going on, it's an apple peeling contest. apparently going to take all night because we're not peeling it as much as we're sawing through. But let's see what we can do here. Got some nice teeth on this thing. Control's not bad. Now, here's the deal. You want to get in it, and just have some fun. All it is trying to peel an apple with a plastic knife in one shot. I would think that would be kind of the goal, because we can all peel an apple with a plastic knife, I would think. And here's the deal. If you want to have some fun, do it. If you're just doing it to shit on it, don't do it. Because it's always, people start these things off for fun, and then some asshole comes in and renames it and all that shit. Just peel the apple and shut up. Enjoy it. Have fun. Laugh like I do. Now, listen. I wanted to do this too for Pete, the Jersey knife guy, because he's a great dude. A real community guy. Been doing this for a while. Just awesome guy. All right. Well, let's keep going. Anyway, what I was saying, if you're going to do it, man, do it for fun and enjoy it. I'll tell you the truth. It's done a little better than I thought it would. And it might be my apple selection too. Apples to eat we get from the grocery store. And a lot of times, man, I'll get these from the convenience store for the videos. I ate one the other day, son, and I thought I was going to die. So I said, nah, not doing that again. But I'll tell you the truth. I'll be honest with you. It's not that this was easy or is easier than a regular knife, but it's a hell of a lot more easier to control. Now, D-Bad did it, had some fun with it. Some other guys, if you do it, let me know. And again, guys, if you got a video, if you got a channel and all that, if you don't tell me, I don't know. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to run watch every video, because I stay pretty slammed, but I'll definitely do shout outs and things. I believe in community. That's kind of what I was trying to get to earlier. I believe in community, and I want to help everywhere I can, but also limited on time. So if I can do shout outs and things like that, but if you don't tell me, man, I don't know. So that's two pretty big peels. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. I may try one more here. Well, I've done better and I've done worse. This did a lot better than I thought it would. Let's do this real quick. All right, so there's that one. Let's try the Granny Smith. Let's see. About 4 minutes to peel an apple. That ain't good. I got kind of tied up there. Let's see what we got here. Come on now. I at least want to get all the way around it in one. And the other thing I'm trying not to do is go super deep with it. But sometimes, let's see. And everybody always told me how their grandpa could used to do it. I guess mine could too. They also sat around and made Bluebell ice cream commercials. Or what was that old man at Pepperidge Farm? Dang it. Well, I got further with that one. Let's finish this thing up here, man. Definitely, look, I said today was the deadline. There's no deadline. If you want to get on the Great Apple Peeling Challenge, man, please do. It's actually kind of fun, and I'm competitive as shit. So I will probably, now, I've set a goal like on the channel with the regular knives and stuff to peel it in one shot with a regular knife. Just because that all the old men used to do it seriously. Damn it. But this may be a good way to practice. Let's see. This thing's just not going to push cut. So we're going to have to saw it. All right. We'll leave it there. Pete, let's see what you got, buddy. If y'all want to get in, get in. This thing, it's pretty fun. I love y'all. Take it as you will. You know, I'm just playing with most of you. I'm Scab. You're not.